It's the rule of nerds, and right now, because of Spider-Man Homecoming, we are unboxing the amazing Spider-Man premium format from Sideshow Collectibles.
What size is it?
This is a 1/4. All premium formats are 1/4. And I've had this like forever, but I've never opened it. So now we are going to do an unboxing.
But it's the perfect time.
It's the perfect time.
Perfect time right now.
See, you know, for the unboxing.
We're all about Spider-Man.
It's all about Spider-Man. So let's start our unboxing. Here we go. So like we said, this usually is shipped using a brown shipper box or shipping box to make sure that you protect the beautiful, beautiful art box. In my opinion, one of the best art boxes I have ever seen for any statue. It's incredible. It's got actual comic book scenes from the Amazing Spider-Man. All right, so here we go. We're going to get the styrofoam box inside. All right, here we go. Okay. There you go. Okay, so we are now going to cut the tape. All right, so here we go. Beautiful. So we are now going to get the different pieces. So we'll put this down first. All right, so we shall begin with the base. A very hefty base. Of course, it's an explosion.
Yeah.
And as you can see,
the pumpkin bombs of the Green Goblin. So you can expect that they were Spider-Man was in a battle with Green Goblin.
And then next up, we will put the second part of this beautiful statue. There was a lot of talk early on about how this will not lean because of the very unique way this was engineered, but I must say it's genius. They did it perfectly with the way Spider-Man was positioned, everything. You know, there's an iron rod that goes all the way up to make sure that it doesn't lean. Beautiful, beautifully posed statue.
Such a dynamic position.
Very dynamic. You haven't seen this kind of pose from any Spider-Man collectible before.
Yeah. And it's a very Spider-Man pose.
And Miguel, do the honors. A lot of people didn't like this smoke effect. They said that it kind of looked fake, but I don't know, in my opinion, I love it. I think it's really beautiful, and all the other premium formats from this series has the same theme of the smoke. So it has the same, more or less the same smoke as Green Goblin, and then eventually when Venom and Carnage comes out, they will also have the same metal explosion kind of base. Next up, we have, of course, Thwip.
Yeah.
This is the regular version, just a regular hand. The exclusive version has some of the webbing coming out. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful if you have, you know, the exclusive. This is the regular.
Yeah.
And of course, the pièce de résistance. You have Spider-Man.
The webhead, if you will.
The webhead himself. Isn't this just beautiful? So perfect for Spider-Man Homecoming. It's one of those statues that look very alive, very dynamic. He is mid-jump, whether you like the smoke explosion effect or not, sculpt. you must admit that it just looks like it's leaping out of the pages of the comic book.
It's not a pose. It's an action shot. That's what's really making it come alive.
Beautiful. And when we return, we will give you a little side-by-side comparison to the OG, the original Spider-Man comiquette, which is supposedly 1/5. This is 1/4, but it's practically a premium format because you will see that more or less they're the same size. All right. All right, so here it is. We've got side by side the supposedly 1/5 scale Spider-Man comiquette, which is traditionally 1/5, but probably not for this one. And of course, you have the premium format, which is 1/4 scale. But if you notice, even the head of the comiquette is bigger than the head of the premium format. The paint is also a little different. The comiquette has a more glossy and also more vivid colors. While you have the premium format, which has a more matte and a more muted palette.
Yes.
Both visually stunning, and you will just be honored to have any of these two in your collection of Spider-Man. And a lot of people revere this specific statue because they call it the OG. There's also the OG premium format, which is mixed media. This is the comiquette one, which is fully sculpted. So here it is, the two versions of Spider-Man. And we also have the symbiote, which we will probably unbox sometime in the future. Watch for that. So hope you enjoyed it. For Spider-Man Homecoming, we've got our unboxing of the Spider-Man premium format, courtesy of Sideshow Collectibles.